Wishes. So let us begin. So I thought it would be lovely for us to go right back to basics today. And I was listening to one of my favourite teachers, Dr. Joe Dispenza, reminding us about, now what did he call it? Metacognition. And basically that's the scientific word for the present moment awareness that we would really benefit from being during our practice. So I thought, well, let's keep it simple today. It's simple, not necessarily easy, I noticed as I practiced today, to really draw our attention to the present moment. And, you know, we know that the mind is super busy. The mind is going to wander off, go exploring. I love the puppy analogy myself. It just does feel quite light and non-judgmental. And our minds will scamper off and be curious about what's going on and wants to explore. Now we know that this is a survival mechanism too. It wants to keep us safe. So as we notice during our practice today that our mind has wandered, which it will, I used to get really resistant to any teacher saying that it will move. No, I'm going to master this mind and it won't wander off anymore. Well, actually, that's not necessarily going to ever happen. But Dr. Joe reminded me, he used the analogy of a stallion and how you can gently tame the stallion within. And I thought that was rather nice. So we don't have to put chains, or I don't know what the bit is called in the teeth and the, you know, all the things that horses are, the things they put on the horse to train it. We can do it very, very gently. And I love that idea of just bringing warmth and affection and trust to the animal. I have a friend who works with horses. She has her own horse and she doesn't use any traditional methods to be with her horse and to ride her horse. And I've watched Dash, the horse, who's quite remarkable, big horse, just gently come at a gentle beckoning. So some soft, gentle signaling to the mind is all that's required. Come back this way. We don't need to yank on the chains or the lead, or I'm not a horsey person, whatever it's called. We can gently guide our inner stallion. Bridle, thanks, Ramona. Yes, being mind whisperers. My friend Val is an animal whisperer, and it's quite remarkable to watch her in action and to soothe the animals that are struggling. And we can be mind whisperers. I love that. Thanks, Christina. So if you imagine your inner stallion maybe feeling very frisky today and buoyant and excited and want to go and explore the fields, we don't need to say that's a wrong thing to do for your inner stallion. But for this little while, you may like to say, hey, come this way. Let's just be here. Let's stay still for a moment. And then you can skip off and enjoy the fields again later. Whatever state your mind is in today, all I invite you to do is bring this real warmth, this kindness. If perhaps your inner stallion is skittish, maybe anxious or nervous, maybe there's a real fear. My friend Val often helps horses that have been frightened in some way, won't go through a gate, or something, rather than forcing, we gently build trust again with our inner stallion and allow the warmth, the kindness, and the loving attention to be the signal for your inner stallion to trust and to settle. So this is our invitation today. And we can keep it really, really simple. We don't need to make it hard. The mind scampers off. I've noticed now I'm living in the future. Come back to this moment. I was practicing with different words to help me be present as well as my breath. So I would simply recite now, now, now. What time is it? Now. To try and really calm and settle my inner stallion. I then experimented with the word peace and enjoyed that repetition because that's what I really needed in that moment. Then I practiced simply attending to my breath again. So the invitation today is really make it your own. As with all self-compassion practice, this is how it works, and we can sustain our practice if it's just right for you. So I may offer a few words. I won't be speaking too much today. But you can let those words go if they don't fit or sit well with your inner stallion today. All right, I think that's probably enough words from me. So let us get comfortable and know that you are embraced in love and friendship and support. So let's settle in. Get yourselves comfy and I'll do the same. All right, my friends. Welcome to this beautiful practice, our circle of practice, our loving community of mind whisperers. Inviting compassion and kindness to hold us as we hold ourselves. You may like to place your hands on your heart or somewhere you've discovered is really comforting and soothing, or that you get a sense of support from your touch. And see if you can receive this, really receive this now. If you've been practicing for a while now, what if you arrived with fresh eyes, beginner's mind, and let go of all the expectations, any judgments, projections of how you should show up, how your practice should go. And if you're brand new today, letting go of any anxieties of a right way to practice, simply welcoming yourself and inviting this warmth, this love to be received. And so, with some slow, deep, easy breaths. Inviting your inner stallion to come and join you. Let these breaths help you arrive, noticing what your body needs. Making any adjustments that helps you feel supported and steady. Letting the muscles soften and relax. And begin noticing where your inner stallion, your mind is right now. Mind's been pulled away to the storm that's crashing on the window. And that's okay. All perfectly natural. Letting our practice be gentle and simple and easy today. Simply noticing when the mind, your inner stallion, has wandered into the past, and invite your mind back to now. Whether skipping off into the future, maybe delightful thoughts, maybe concerning thoughts, either way, inviting your inner stallion to come and rest in the paddock of your heart, just to rest for a little while in the present moment. So let's practice resting and relaxing the body as best you can. Perhaps bring your attention to the rhythm of your breathing, or choosing a word or any other way that helps you be here now. And if you notice the mind has wandered, remembering to call your inner stallion back with a very gentle, warm and loving tone. This way, this way. And begin again. Right here. Right now. That's it. Gently calling the mind back. Resting in the present moment. No agenda. Letting everything go. Resting here. That's it. And as you notice movement away from the present moment, perhaps a warm smile of appreciation, inviting the mind, your inner stallion, back now. This way, my friend, this way. Keeping it gentle and restful. No pushing or striving or effort required, just a gentle guidance right here, right now. Just relaxing as you return to the moment. Let it be restful and relaxing. Let the body soften as you receive the present moment, one moment at a time. Softly, gently. No need to berate the mind when you notice it's wandered off. This way, my friend, this way. Being gentle and loving. Softly rest in the present moment. That's it. Simply be here now. Returning again and again. Gently and warmly. Right here. right now. Following life as it demands that you venture further and further out into the world, and you promise that you will take care of yourself soon, until you become caught in your own forgetting and finding yourself far away from where your dreams began. At last, stopping bewildered and dazed, the enchanted forest has become bleak and black, and you are lost, too long away from your heart's home. Time to leave the responsibilities still asking, and the tasks unfinished. For always, there will be more. Close your ears to the screaming complaints and demands that you must stay. Hold still and listen. The faint and distant rhythm that is your own. And follow, and follow, and follow, until you recognize yourself in your step, Settle into your own relieved body and follow and follow and follow until you know yourself once more. And remember, until you vow to yourself to never get lost again, that with each adventure out into the world, you will come home to yourself and rest. And so, with a warm and gentle heart, taking a slow, easy breath, perhaps reconnecting back with your hands on your heart, allowing yourself to rest here, coming home to yourself one more time in the present moment. Thanking your beautiful inner stallion for all that he or she has taught you today about yourself, about your practice, and about coming home. And when you're ready, enjoying one more deep, easy breath. Softly releasing your practice. Enjoying a lovely stretch and a yawn, a wiggle and a jiggle, and perhaps even having a lovely smile as you softly open your eyes and return to the group.